Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Retro and Loogie Show. I'm Retro,
And I'm Loogie.
and today is going to be the discussion video we mentioned in the reaction video to the Min Min character reveal for ARMS or for Smash Brothers. Sorry. Um,
Yeah,
yeah, we didn't really script for this one, so it's just going to be kind of like what we think, like off the top of our head. Kind of like a podcast, but it's probably not going to be as long. It's not going to be called a podcast. So, yeah.
hopefully not. I'm hoping to keep this relatively short.
Yeah. Freaking, did you hear the what happened? The controversy that happened on Twitter when she was released?
Oh, the Zero video?
Yeah, that's what I watched too, and I was kind of dumbfounded. Like, I get that we need more, there needs to be more black representation in some video games and such like that, since there aren't really many, very many games where like the black person is the main character, or isn't, or is the, or isn't the villain, or isn't the, well, there's a lot of anyways, that's not the point. The point I'm trying to make is that it's not time to like hunt down Nintendo because they added a character, like they added Min Min instead of adding Twin Toe. Like, it's been like, the dude wanted Min Min. I'm not sure why he wanted Min Min, but he wanted Min Min, and that was decided a long time ago. And a lot of people are making the argument of like, well, with the current times, they should have added Twin Toe, and it's not like they made the decision during this whole this whole thing. They made this decision months ago. Like,
Yeah.
Actually,
Didn't,
in fact,
when they revealed the
in
Fighters
fact-
Pass, didn't they say all
Yeah.
the characters have already been chosen?
That's what I was just about to say. Because I had just remembered that Sakurai said when that trailer came out months ago, that those characters have been chosen, which means that those characters have been chosen probably since the fourth or fifth fighter from the first Fighters Pass were either in development or just being released. So, like, this has been, they've known who they're going to be doing for a really long time. They've been working on these people for a really long time. So it's not like they were trying to make a statement like, oh, the black people don't deserve any representation in media or whatever. They were just like doing their not really doing their thing, but they were just like, they just chose a character.
Yeah, it's just people trying to make a problem out of something that's not a problem.
Yeah, which is ridiculous because, like, it's not really helping when you're trying to be like, Nintendo is bad because they're not adding the character because of the current times. But yeah, we should probably get on to talking more about the
Alright. Yeah, the actual
range
character.
of Min Min's arms. I mean, I know that it's arms, but my gosh, the dude was standing in the middle of the stage and they went to the edge of the stage. Like,
Yeah.
that's like Sonic, that's like camping with Sonic, but with a hitbox. Like, that's ridiculous. But
She seems like a nightmare for characters with slow air speeds that have trouble
like,
jumping over to her.
Dedede,
Yeah,
Dedede, Kirby, Meta Knight, like any character that has like multiple jumps like in the air, unless it's like Peach. I think Peach would be good, but Dedede, Kirby,
Yeah,
and
Peach moves pretty fast in the air, so she'd be able to just jump across.
maybe Kirby, because Kirby does float pretty fast. So maybe Kirby might get away with it, but I don't think. But Meta Knight and Dedede would not get away with that.
Not to
Just-
complain, but Luigi has really bad airspeed, so I feel like
Yeah.
I'm gonna have trouble with the matchup.
Yeah, and that's the other thing, is that characters that are close range are going to have a lot of troubles too.
Yeah, her whole
Because
game plan seems to revolve around keeping people away.
yeah, so like Terry, Ryu, Ken, Bowser, Ganondorf, like all the sword fighters that don't have a ranged attack, so pretty much all the Fire Emblem ones except for Byleth and Robin. But I think that she's probably going to be weak against characters like Byleth, Byleth is technically a distance demon, but Byleth still has the arrow, so maybe that's almost a bit of a stretch. But Ness, Ness and Lucas, I bet you will be a nightmare for Min Min.
Oh yeah.
Maybe Hero, maybe not Hero. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
And
Heroes kind of does whatever.
Yeah, but he has a lot of long range, high damage, like Thwack,
Yeah.
like Kaboom, Fireball, stuff like that. I can't really think of who else would have like who else would just completely have that matchup. I think that Jigglypuff would have a problem with. Maybe not because of how
Maybe.
small Jigglypuff is, but
Yeah, she is pretty small and she moves fast through the air, and she has multiple jumps, so I feel like she could just float across over the arms.
yeah, I think that the rollout would be like a pretty much a guarantee. I think maybe I'm not sure about Greninja. What do you think? He has his shadow move, that thing that he does when he moves. I think Greninja would take the matchup because he has his counter.
He has the counter, which
He
would be
has
really good against the arms.
He has the side special.
He has a really tall jump, right?
Yeah, he has a really high jump. I think his jump is one of the highest. And
I feel like he doesn't have too much trouble with her.
Yeah, and he has his water shurikens, so I think that Greninja could take that matchup. But we actually didn't really get to see our full moveset, did we? So I'm kind of excited to see like what we actually get as sorry, not what we actually get, but like I'm excited to see like what all the moves are, because we know about the reflecting kick.
Yeah.
We know about the we know about like the swapping of arms and whatnot. So like what are the other moves going to be? Because I think what did we only say we only saw the tilt. Did we even see the tilt attacks? I don't remember what all he showed.
I know forward tilt was just a punch with the arms. Up tilt's the reflector kick. I don't know about down.
So we never saw a down tilt. I don't think we saw a down smash.
No, down smash was the like leg kick thing.
Oh, was it? Okay, so we did see the down smash. So it'll be interesting to see her nair. Oh, wait, we already saw the nair. It'll be interesting to see her back air, her up air. I don't think we saw it.
Yeah, and all the aerials.
Yeah, all the areas except for the nair and the dare.
All her a lot of her attacks seem to be just the basic punch. Like the forward tilt is the punch, the forward smash is the punch. Like when Sakurai was playing her, it was a lot of punches.
Yeah, which I mean is kind of gonna be her. She's gonna be a distance demon like Byleth, but I think that she'll still be able to defend herself from close, hopefully, because with how slow those arms move, she's gonna be basically a useless character if there's no way that she can actually hold her own close to herself. Did we ever see her side special? I know we saw her down special. That was the arm switch, but I don't think we ever saw the side special, did we?
I don't think we did. At least not that I remember.
Not that I remember either. It was also like 7 o'clock in the morning, and we were both tired, so who knows? I mean, I rewatched it again with my dad later on, and so I don't remember us seeing the side smash, so I wonder what that's gonna be. Now I wonder if the matchup is gonna change depending on what arm you're using.
Yeah, it definitely seems like the different arms serve a different purpose.
Like with Sakurai, I was saying, like the chakram one. I don't remember what it was called, but the one where like you throw it out and it like goes in a loop and comes back. That one's definitely going to be an edge guarding tool.
It also seems really good at like snuffing out jumps, which is like one of the main weaknesses with Min Min. You can jump over her arms.
Yeah. The other thing is going to be uh, 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 her the mega, almost called the mega I lost my train of thought.
Megawatt?
Mega watt. Yeah. That one's different. I think that one's gonna be more of like a stay away from me kind of tool.
Yeah.
Because I mean it does have uses like in actual fighting it does do a lot of damage, but it's really slow and whatnot. So as long as it has a good knockback, I could probably imagine using it as like a Luigi is coming close to me, time to use Megawatt and knock him away. And I mean I'm really hoping that Min Min is good because I really like Arms like the game as a game, and I would really like to represent her in the characters that I play. So not as a main, but like as a secondary maybe.
Yeah. Min Min, she seems weird because she seems to have a lot of really good strengths, but also a lot of weaknesses.
Yeah. Like, I don't know if it's. I want to think that it's 50-50 on her weaknesses and her strengths, but I'm not completely sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see.
Yeah, which I mean, I'm really excited to play her and play against her. And it'll be interesting to see like what the different attacks are, and like we're not like with the moves that we haven't seen, what those are
Yeah.
going to be, because I don't know. Can we just talk about that recovery though?
Yeah, it
My
looks really
lord.
good.
Which I mean, the grapple, like grabbing onto the stage with the arms, makes a lot of sense because they're
Yeah.
or with the arm because it's a really long arm, duh. But that what was that move? The jump,
Yeah, that's the up B.
bro. Sakurai said that was for running away, but like if like your opponent doesn't expect you to be up in the air like that so fast, like, I mean, I think that I mean, I really think that a lot of characters are going to be obsolete compared to Min Min because there's no way that they're going to be able to get close enough to actually do any of the damage that they're able to do. But it's going to be trickier for some characters like Pokemon Trainer, where like Charizard is really slow and only has close-up attacks, but then you have Squirtle and Squirtle with the speed and Ivysaur with the ranged attacks. I mean, it'll be interesting to see. But yeah, I think I've been hogging the spotlight for so long, so you should probably say something.
Oh. I guess we can talk about the stage, another part of the update. The Spring Stadium, I think it's called.
The stadium, that I'm actually really excited for because it's really, really cool.
Yeah, it looks really fun to play on.
Yeah, it does. I think that the ceiling stuff. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be something that's going to be on like all forms of the stage, but I definitely like the I definitely like the springboards that do damage and the ceiling. And there are some changes from the actual game in like what like the Spring Stadium in Arms is like has like boards all around the stage and they don't look like that. So there are some stylistic changes, but other than that, I think that it's going to be good, really cool.
I think the stage looks like a nice balance between like a super casual stage and a super competitive stage.
Yeah,
It's like
one of the things I'm afraid of is like when it comes to like putting a fighting arena inside of a game like Smash Brothers. I'm excited. I'm like afraid that like it's not going to be good. Like the King of Fighters stage, it's really only good on like Omega, even though there's no platforms or anything crazy happening. But those invisible walls can really mess someone up, especially a character that has, like in Melee, that stage would have been banned immediately because of like ice climbers and the wobbling or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Like stuff like that would have been banned immediately. And I think that I don't know if they use if they use it in competitive. I haven't watched enough competitive to know. So
No, I'm pretty sure they don't. I think there's ways to cheese it.
yeah, I mean, unless they use like the Omega or the Battlefield version, but besides the point. I just want it to be like, if you're gonna add a fighting game stage into a fighting game, it should probably be playable in the fighting game, right? Like in a competitive scene. So I think that's one of the things I'm really afraid of, is like the stage just not being able to be used because, you know, it's not optimized or whatever you want to say about it. There's something else I was thinking about earlier that I wanted to say. Oh yeah, there's something, I don't know. I guess it wasn't the final version, but I noticed that with the grab, they didn't. There's like it's more of a stylistic thing that bugs me. But there's supposed to be like a golden or like a green chain thing in between the arms when you do the grab. I didn't see it on there, but he said it wasn't the final version, so maybe it just wasn't the final version. Wow, that was. The floor is green, so maybe the floor is green. Oh boy, that was real. That was real not smart. That was a real brain dead moment for me for a second there.
It's interesting how they record the video like a month in advance.
Yeah, because there's obviously going to be some differences. Which a lot of people, I don't think that a lot of people like they see something and they just don't think about like what's actually being said. So that's why they get mad when they see a character and they're like, oh, it's going to be overpowered because look at that range. Like that wasn't the final version, and they might have buffed or nerfed the range on Min so it doesn't take up the whole entire friggin' stage. So, you know, don't stop freaking out. But yeah, I think that's good. So that's do you have anything else you want to add? Because
Not that I can think of. I think I've talked about everything I have to say.
yeah, and then that was another installment of the Retro and Loogie show. I'm Retro,
I'm Loogie.
and we're gonna see you guys later. Till next time, folks. Bye bye.